Welcome back. All right, Beyonce is still cooking up the vegetables. All right.
So this is cooking down a little. You begin to know when it's ready when the onions begin to look cooked already, like the wilts a little down.
Okay.
Then you know that it's ready. But for now, we're still going to cook this a little. Yeah. Do you know how to toss? Have you tried tossing before?
No, because I'm always worried that it would splash on me. Yes.
Well, you shouldn't be worried. This is a wok. It's fine.
So how long does this is going to take? Because I learned that vegetables shouldn't be overcooked.
Yeah. Well, we are just cooking this for 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Once you see, sometimes when we cook, we see some recipes online. You don't necessarily have to follow it to the T, because sometimes what you're doing might take longer, or as long as you know what you're trying to achieve. So this, some bell peppers might be stronger than others, and you might not get what you want, and you just flip it because they said 3 to 5 minutes. But you need to, you're sure of what you want exactly. I want it to wilt more. Okay. That is why I am doing this. So in the next 1 minute, I'm going to bring it out.
So did you add any seasoning? Because I know no
seasoning whatsoever. You just want to cook it down to elevate the sweetness in the of the bell peppers and the onions. Yeah. Okay. So I believe the chicken is about to be turned. It's ready to be turned. So you just see the browns here.
Brown already.
Yeah. That is what you want. Yeah. So you just leave it to cook on the other side, you know. And if you're not sure if your chicken is ready, take a paring knife and cut it through.
Okay. What's a paring knife? Because not so many of us have paring knives in our houses.
So just pick a knife. Okay. You don't need a paring knife. Pick a knife and cut it through. If you see that the inside is still pink, that means it's not ready. So don't even try to eat. There's nothing like I said, there's nothing like medium rare in chicken. It has to be cooked through. And you ensure you're not overcooking it so it doesn't dry out the moisture in it, because as much as you're cooking chicken, it has to stay moist when you're serving it. So yes, even if it's a sandwich, we still make sure that it's supposed to be moist enough for people to be able to eat it, and you're like, wow, this chicken it tastes really nice. So like we can see the brown here is there, and the chicken is still cooking through. But come and see this. This is still pink.
Yeah, this is still pink.
Yeah, you can see. So it's nowhere near done. So right about now, this is ready. I'm just showing off, don't mind me.
Obviously. So that's ready?
Yes, that is ready.
Okay.
So this, we let it cook more for about, like I said, 7 to 9 minutes. Okay. You know, it depends on if you cut it through and you see it's still not done, please leave it, let it cook. And you don't need to necessarily...
What if it gets too burnt on the surface?
No. That's why you have to control your heat. You need medium-high heat. Okay. You don't need high. You need medium-high. But if you see that the medium-high is too high, just reduce it to medium-low. Okay. But medium-low is going to take longer time to cook. So you just need medium-high heat to cook your chicken. Okay. But you don't necessarily need to pan-sear the chicken. You can also grill it in the oven. Just season it.
I was going to ask that.
Yes. Just season it and put a bit of olive oil and pop it in the oven. And 7 to 15 minutes, bring it out. Yes, it's ready also. So you don't necessarily need to pan-sear it. You could also grill it.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So what do you intend to do with that?
Yes, it's going to serve like a topping inside the bread, you know. Once everything is ready, you layer the bread, you put your cocktail sauce, that's your mixture of your ketchup and mayo.
We'll come back to that because it's important for our viewers to catch every bit of this.
No problem.
Whilst our chicken is getting ready, we're heading over to Titi as she is with the veteran Oleku actor, Yemi Shodimu.
I've already started having such an interesting conversation with him. If you don't know, Yemi Shodimu started, or rather began his acting career in 1976. The same year, he's featured in a movie called The Village Headmaster. He's really well known for his lead role in Oleku, a movie directed and produced by Tunde Kelani in 1997, a Nigerian dramatist, actor, television presenter, director, filmmaker, radio show host, bottled palm wine maker, joy, everything just collab with?
Oh dear, Titi. For starters, Titi, I honestly think this interview should be taking place in the kitchen.
It should have. Would you like to move to the kitchen? Maybe
no, it's okay.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here. It's a great feeling. Frankly, it's a great feeling.
Welcome.
You guys are doing a yeoman's job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you. When they wrote 1976 there, I actually asked the director, wait, are you sure it's not a mistake? Because you look so young. You don't look like all these long scripts that we have here for you.
Before I came on set, I know the makeup artist did something.
Okay.
So that will account for that. But it's not an error. 1976, very right. Actually, first time on TV.
Wow, okay.
I did some things before that.
Amazing.
Maybe on stage and all that, but it's okay. 76, fair enough. We thank God for it.
So there must be some striking differences between the way film is done now and the way film was done back then. You know, especially in the Yoruba, or let's say, yes, Yoruba movie industry. Because it feels like Nollywood is kind of a little segmented in that area.
Well, basically, it's about the same routine.
Okay.
But maybe you want to think about a bit more energy on research.
Okay, okay.
Maybe you want to think more about a bit more energy or concentration on professionalism.
Okay.
Dedication.
Okay.
Perseverance.
Okay.
It's a lot of hard work, I must say that. And the same set of people acting then, some are still doing that now. I thank God I happen to be one of such. And, but things will certainly get better. I want to appreciate whatever is being done now.
Okay.
I must tell you that it's a lot of sacrifice too now.
Okay.
With little or no help, we've been able to do this much. And with a little help, we can do a lot more.
I'm thinking you must have a preference between acting and directing. So I know which one I prefer. But directing, you know, seems to be the boss's job. You know, so do you prefer to be in front of the camera or behind the camera?
I think it's about the same thing. But I've been more in front of the camera than behind it. It's just that being behind the camera gives you a higher level of satisfaction.
Okay.
You're giving back to a baby, right? And everything about that process revolves around you.
Okay.
So when you finally put it together, you can say, yes, that is mine. But that doesn't take anything away from acting. It's quite fulfilling when you look at the faces of people and they're happy about what you've done. And you yourself, you feel contented that, yes, I've given it my best shot.
Okay.
But always remember that you're as good as your last job.
Very true.
Oh, you're as good as your last job. So you want to aspire for better performances and the next things you pick up.
So one thing I've noted is that not a lot of actors are as vocal as their characters. But for someone that started in 1976, I must say, when it comes to social media, you have become quite vocal in that area. You talk a bit about social political issues, and sometimes you even trend. So how did that start?
Titi, let's go there.
Are you sure?
Let's go there.
Are you sure?
I googled the word hate speech.
Oh,
and
dear me.
I said no-go area.
Okay.
But on a more serious note. On a more serious note. The truth is, based on my upbringing, and maybe the environment where I studied, I find it very difficult to ignore things going wrong around me.
Okay.
And we seem to be getting a lot of things wrong. Very basic things. And the only way we can get this right is for people to speak out.
Okay.
So that whoever is in charge will know that something has to be done. I'll give you a very simple example. I was taking a trip from Abeokuta to Lagos yesterday. The express was funny on my way there, so I knew I shouldn't try it, Lagos-Ibadan. So I decided to go the old road. Okay. And I just realized that the ATMs in the banks, the few banks I saw on the way, were packed with people, long, endless queues. And I felt, wait a minute, what exactly is our problem? It is not rocket science. I just came back from a trip, and out there in UK, you walk in, you put your card, you take your money, and you are gone.
Okay.
What is all this fuel queue that we have at our ATMs? We are not the ones manufacturing these machines. Bring them in, fix them, link them to the network, and let it work. Now what I realized was that you may be experiencing something similar in the cities, but it is worse when you move out of the metropolis.
Wow.
And it is frustrating.
So it is the frustrations.
It's
the everyday people
I'll tell you exactly
through.
what I did. I saw the first one, I saw the second one. By the time I saw the third one, on that trip, I couldn't help it. I packed. I got there, I took my shots. With, of course, thank God for technology.
Yes.
And I did the needful. If you've been following me, I ask a simple question. Most times I end my piece with it. Are we?
That's your hashtag.
Okay? Are we okay? So
well.
I can't help it. I'm sorry, I can't help it. And I know quite a lot of people out there. And if the essence of a thing of what you are even doing here, for instance, is to show the ideal. Listen. If we must copy, let's copy the right things. Let's do the basic things right. Nigerians are not asking for much. But the little that they are asking for God's sake, let us give it to them. We can afford it.
I have to stop you there.
Yes, please.
We are I am very, very happy to see how passionate you are about so many different social political issues. And of course, we will be following you on social media, Facebook, Twitter. We'll be watching out for you. We know you're working on something brand new, but I know we have standing by with Uche for a cosmetics tutorial after this commercial break.
Have to be so expensive. And thank you, Uche, again for being here once again. I mean, she's always here trying to, take us to tutorials that would, enhance our skin, looking good, looking clean, and looking healthy. All right, so what do you have for us today?
Honey mask. Honey scrub. Sorry.
Okay, honey scrub.
Yes,
okay.
Honey scrub.
So what does this do for the skin?
Sun, dirt, germs. Normally, our skin would have dirty stuffs on the skin.
Okay.
That's why when people use products, it doesn't work.
Okay.
You see someone that will go and buy a toning product, and then the person keeps applying it, and then it doesn't work. It's because the person has not removed the dead skin cells that are covering the skin.
Okay.
So what the scrub does is it helps you exfoliate. It helps you remove the dead skin cells.
Okay.
The kind of hassle in this country.
Okay.
Honey makes it very soft.
This is honey, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It makes the dead skin cells very soft. So when you pour water on your skin, it just washes it off. That's when you finish scrubbing with honey and you shower, you see black
Oh,
particles.
really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Falling off your skin.
So how do you make this? What do you need to
You
get?
need honey.
Okay.
You need baking soda. You need lemon juice, and you need sugar.
Okay. What does the baking soda do?
Baking soda helps for anti-aging. If you want to look younger, if you want to look fresher.
I like that,
look
actually.
finer. it has
that.
a way of making you stay that way.
Okay.
And then lemon, of course. Lemon does too many things. It
Yes.
lightens you. It makes your skin fresher. It makes you have this glowy feel.
Okay.
Like after you use it on your skin. But then some people react to lemon.
Oh,
So I always tell people to apply the lemon on a patch of their skin first. If it burns them, if it starts to itch them, it's not advisable for them to use it on their face.
Okay.
Because it will give them this inflammatory reaction.
Feeling.
They would have red face, they would have buns. So I always tell people to use it, but I use it because I don't react to it.
So what does this do? This is the almond oil,
yes, this is almond oil.
Okay.
Sometimes I put it, you can use coconut oil, you can use carrot oil, you can use avocado oil, any essential oil that you know that is good for your skin.
Okay, so let's see. Take us through the process then.
All right. So we're going to start with baking soda. This, I'm sure everybody has baking soda in their house.
No, I don't have baking soda in my house. Actually, I don't.
So I already measured this. This is 2 spoonfuls. So I'm going to put everything inside. Now, some people want to always just scrub their face, while some people want to scrub their whole body. Now, if you're scrubbing your whole body, you need a lot more sugar than this. But if you're scrubbing just your face, this is
I like to scrub my whole body really because I don't like your face looks fairer than lighter than your body. Yes, I don't like that. Then, it has to even out.
Honey, we changed the bottle this time, guys.
Okay.
So this, and I always.
This looks like original honey.
Pure organic honey.
Wow.
Very original. See the honeycomb?
Yes. So how much of this do you put in the mixture?
3 full spoons of this. It depends on the quantity of scrub you are making. Okay. If you are making for your face, 1 teaspoon honey, 1 teaspoon sugar, and 1 teaspoon baking soda is fine. Okay. But since we're making this for
the whole body,
we put enough.
Okay.
Then the lemon. Please, I always advise people to try to get pure, original, organic honey, because most of these ones they sell in the supermarkets. They've already refined it. They've added different things. So when you use the fake one or the not good honey, it gives you reactions like pimples. Oh, really? Yes. Oh, okay. Rashes on your face. And then you're wondering,
what's going on? I thought it was supposed to smoothing you out, right? All right.
This is lemon. If you don't have, if you react harshly to lemon juice, I always advise to use lemon oil. Since that one is already concentrated.
Is it very easily accessible though?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
but I love to use this one because it works faster.
Oh, okay.
Works very fast.
Very effective.
Very, very effective.
Gives you the sharp results.
You know. So you squeeze this, you divide it into half, and you squeeze the whole
half of it.
Yes. Into the scrub.
So how often should you scrub?
3 times a week, please.
3 times a week.
I do it every day, Wasabi.
Because after a hard day's work, you know, the hustling and bustling in Lagos, you know, then you get home, you're really stressed out. You just want to rest.
And then the good thing about the honey max is, now because it is lemon, lemon foams with baking soda.
Oh, it does.
It brings out this foamy feel. Now, honey helps to moisturize the skin too. So you don't necessarily have to rub a moisturizer on your face after doing the honey scrub. Oh, okay. Just go to bed and sleep and wake up looking like a queen.
Looking like
a very beautiful queen.
All right, thank you so much, Uche, for taking us through these tutorials. I've learned a lot. I usually always just use lemon, honey, and sugar. I never knew you could add.
So this is what it will look like.
Okay.
So look like this.
Nice, nice.
Looks very edible.
Thank you so. Yeah, it does actually. It does. Thank you so much, Uche. All right, so moving over to Titi and Yomi with DJ Jimmy Jazz on the couch.
All right, welcome back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jimmy, Adewale, Amu. I don't know. It just doesn't feel, you know, everyone knows you as DJ Jimmy Jazz. You know, one of Nigeria's hottest, most wanted DJs. His first venture into the entertainment industry was actually as a rapper under the name
Master J. And of course, he made a number of demos with no record labels to support him. He became a DJ over 25 years ago, and it's good to have the legendary DJ Jimmy Jazz joining us.
It's nice to be here.
Way back when I was uni-lag, I remember that we used to come to your studio.
Yeah.
You weren't always there. You had this other boy that was there that we used to come and record like mixtapes.
Yeah.
Where you would load us with blackies of the day, and later on the plantation boys, and just give us, I mean, it was amazing, just for like 15 hours. So
let me say thank you to you, because those tapes were, you know, my survival means at the time. So, I mean, for everyone that I've met that would say I used to come and make tapes from your studio, I'm like, guy, you kept me alive, you know? So,
because it was just like 10 minutes away from school. So.
Wow. That's a long journey. Yeah, that's a very long journey from making mixtapes to becoming the foremost DJ in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Do you feel the responsibility of that? Do you feel that position? Does it have a special weight for you?
To be honest with you, I see myself as an upcoming DJ.
Really?
Yeah, I see myself as a rookie. Like I'm trying to be, you know, but truly, I mean, I like to have that mentality. Like, I'm trying to be better than the last time, trying to be, you know, so I've never really gotten to that point where I see myself like on top of it. The only other time is, okay, I see myself as maybe, you know, someone that a lot of young DJs and young people that want to DJ look up to, you know, so that in that way, yes, maybe, you know.
So how did you move from developing your relationship, creating this brand that is DJ Jimmy Jat, and then developing relationships with artists, and then now moving to doing collaborations with them in the studio?
I started out as an aspiring artist, a rap artist at the time.
Master J.
So, and I've gone into, you know, I just started pretty much as a hip hop head, you know, like, so I started rapping from the very first day I heard a rap song, which was the first rap record that was released, to being a breakdancer, you know, in the neighborhood.
Wow.
And then to being the guy changing tracks for breakdancers and rappers that want, you know, so that's how I got into DJing. So, of course, when I got into DJing, not really nothing the ambition of still being an artist, but I felt like one of the issues at the time for me was not having platforms to showcase what you could do as an artist.
Okay.
So when I got some fame and popularity as a DJ, I started creating platforms where artists could come and, you know, I discovered a whole lot of people, you know, on the street that had talent but no platform, you know. So I started doing shows that would bring people, you know, it was called Roadblock at the time.
Wow.
You know, so that relationship with artists has always constantly been there for me in terms of, you know, seeing people from trying to be to being the biggest, you know. So I've always built that relationship. I mean, a lot of artists that I've worked with I've known before they became, before they released any record.
You put together an autobiography.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I think you're the first Nigerian DJ to do so. Am I right? Am I right?
I'm the first Nigerian DJ to do a lot of things.
Yes, indeed.
It's called Avant-Garde.
Avant-Garde.
I mean, today is not the day for the book review.
Yes.
Yes. I just thought I'd bring something for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And then you have the clothing, well, the label. There's a label.
Yeah, it's the Triple J snapbacks.
Yeah, the snapbacks.
Yes.
That is over 6 years, I think now?
Yeah, it's launched about 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
How has that been going?
It's going well. I mean, it's expanding the brand. It's a D Triple J, DJ.
Where did the idea come from?
G Triple J.
First of all, you know, I mean, anybody that's known me over the years, you know I'm always covering my head.
Okay.
That started out as being a very shy guy.
Okay.
You know, so pretty much it's just my own way of saying, man, if you don't see me, I don't see you. So, you know, but I got used to it. It's part of me now. Okay. You know, so at one point I'm always shopping. I mean, I go shopping and I tend to be looking out for caps more than I'm even looking out for clothing, you know. So it got to a point I'm just like, man, I might as well just create my own
snapbacks.
You know, snapbacks, and you know, it won't be hard for me to get caps anymore. You know,
Thanks so much.
You know.
So there was a problem, you found a solution for it, and it's making you money.
The whole idea was selfish for me. I mean, to be honest, it was just okay.
All right, thanks so much, Jimmy Jat.
Yeah.
Are you hungry? Because I mean, there's something.
I mean, I've been salivating all morning.
All right, can we just
exit the kitchen
now? Jimmy, thanks so much for this
hands
for us here.
Really, as in, I've actually wanted one of these for a long time.
You know.
But I didn't know how to ask.
Should
we wear them now? Okay, you wear it. You wear, I don't know how that looks.
Beside
Please come along.
DJ Jimmy
Take a
Jab
seat.
himself.
You're welcome.
So Beyonce.
Hello. Good morning.
How you doing today?
All right, so Beyonce.
Basically, we are doing the same. We're about to make another sandwich.
Yes.
So
Okay.
after the chicken process and the bell peppers process, what you do is you mix your cocktail sauce, which is a mixture of mayo and ketchup. Yes. So you just butter it nicely. Make sure it's nice. Yes. Put a bit of lettuce to it. Okay. So you're wondering if why I'm using my hands. Yes, I washed my hands, and yes, we have to be realistic. We are doing some home cooking here. So
Thanks so much, Beyonce.
our hands would be available. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Beyonce. We have to go. It's been a great show today, and we want to thank all our guests, the two legends that we had in the house today.
So today
Yemi Shodimu and the amazing DJ Jimmy Jab. Thank you so much.
A big shout out to D-Tone Martins as well for that beautiful performance. Thank you.
Payport Food Stores, thank you for the groceries, and Homely NG for the kitchen accessories as well.
Finally, I'd like to give a shout out to Fola's Place for this amazing hair. And well, hey, we're going to be seeing you again tomorrow from 7 a.m. Bye for now.
See you tomorrow.
See you.